Shall not enter. These are all along. Be wanting on the cheap and sipping from the cup of tea. Shut down Babylon. Shut down Babylon. Shut down Babylon. Shut down Babylon. Give thanks and praise. Give thanks and praise. Give thanks and praise. Give thanks and praise to the whole of man of creation. Give thanks and praise to the mystic laws of the universe and its protective functions and forces in nature that guide our thoughts and our path in our ways that are lawful, correct, and positive. Give thanks and praise. I man say, I truth is simple. Yeah. I truth is simple. Yeah. And I man choose to naturally celebrate life. Yeah, man. To naturally celebrate life. I must say give thanks. Yeah, man. Salute. Gratitude. Perfect love. All Aborigines. Perfect love. Straight across the board. Yeah, man. Complete respect with power. And as usual, we have to salute with our next platform. We American ahuuah platform. Yeah, man. We Copper Hot Step platform. And by extension, all Aboriginal platform. The original people where express themselves as such. Yeah, man. I love to say truth is supreme. So we have to say complete gratitude when people bring forward their truth. And, you know, we honor. Yeah, man. We honor those kind of effort. For I personally, my truth are this. It's simple. This is what I did. Many years ago, I discovered, say, boy, this is a situation I go on, so I kind of apply myself and look on a lot of different information. Yeah, plethora, a school of thought, multiple school of thought. And over the passage of time, it wasn't a today thing or an overnight thing. I reach a point where choose to express the knowledge what I acquire. And that's when I choose to travel without asking permission. And what made it do, me discover about them have alternative identification card where is recognized and is internationally recognized, I may add, and has been in place for longer than most people would think. And for me, that document was the world passport. These things are where I, man, just discover. I never really watch nobody and where me discover a bunch of things through me that look into all different kind of things. And when people listen to tapes, them will hear I, man, express these things. So I can talk on my behalf because I am that individual man. So I can talk the things that what me do. And this is my truth. I get so much knowledge where me have to take a pause and then put everything to the side and hold another kind of order. That way we can balance ourselves. I never approach no kind of studying without first, what I call it, reverence myself. Me usually, have my own little, ritual. When I know, say, all right, me I take on that energy, me I looking at them studying here, so make me hold a little 1 day, 2 or a little 3 day fast, and make me balance myself accordingly before I enter the learning space there. And when I say learning space, before I take up certain, information and start look at it, I look through it. So them things, they are basic thing for I. So when me discover, say, there is also a corporate construct, you know what I mean, that is in place, but glass itself over the earth. It's not just in one specific location, it's over the earth. And that are from my perspective. Then me I say, boy, I need to separate myself from that. This was when I start look for information where Ian bring forward from way back then, way before the Aborigine or the Aboriginal community per se even know about Ian. Long time ago. Ian no professed to be these things until, probably look and we touch upon certain points according to how we can aid different groups. Me hear him touch upon the Moors, I think, at one point. But true, me know, say, all information there out in the universe, it's divine, and no one man have everything. So what me choose to do is work with the limited amount of information where my due diligent research provide me. So when me comprehend, I just step. This was why I never have any problem or issues or any fear for choose to express myself freely. Freedom of movement, freedom of travel. Now in my location, the island of Zamayaka, if you pay attention, I not work with the words where everybody use, I not work with the terms where everybody use. My concept is just a little bit, just a tad different. This is why I don't use ahuuah. I say ahuuah. That's something totally different vibration, different frequency, different resonance. Because usually, when them write in a book, them I call the people what them I call them. But if them really choose to get to know the people and say, well, you really call yourselves. And what them hear, them not really like, them can't pronounce, and them know say it bring, terror. Yeah, man, that adversary. So when we say ahuuah, You know, we're going to get pushback, but it's not a pushback physical. I'm more pushback on the spiritual level, like such truth go. When you have some kind of truth where resonate to the soul, then, you know, you're not going to get too much fanfare. You're not going to get too much highlight. You're not going to get, you know what I mean? Them are going to try lock you up. Them are going to try, you know, suppress your information. Them are going to do that. I saw it up on that realm. Spiritual battle, good against evil. Put it that way. So for me personally, me just come so back on a drive and the man them challenge me now. Me have to present myself in them court. It was a beautiful opportunity for me. I was extremely excited, people. I was excited at the fact that here I am, you know. I step forward and I got to get an opportunity to express myself. And then me I said to myself, now, me I got to say all of the ones that will come before me and that I got balance whatever me I do. Unbeknownst to me, I'm the first. I'm the first here on this island, here. I'm the first. And as such, it got strange. So it took me 2 years of them court proceeding where it was like class for me, and I'm quite sure it was like class for my, you know, say judiciary. It's not just the traffic. Everything is connected. And while me I go through the process, because it's a public, you know, say situation, then I bring that thing forward by way of YouTube. And most of what we do, we share with people and with in our group. It's just that my way is unorthodox. And let me make this clear. When we hear people talk about finances and bonds and all of these things, I'm very familiar with all of these things. I'm very familiar with all negotiable instruments. Because I go through them process that. I go through the fidelity system where I have access and show documents where to this day probably Ian and a few people on Ian level can present that specific type of document. And as such, I was able to construct my personal document a specific kind of way with my due diligent knowledge. You understand? When I create a negotiable instrument in the form of a bond, I did that. You get me? And I saw the results. And you won't, I don't even think you will be able to get access to these things if you even request it. And me are the only man sit down upon the original, because me have the original. Plus me have the certified copy of these things. And I just joke. So this is why when I speak from a different place. Me not necessarily mess with their finances. Me not necessarily say, boy, me have to try get this done through. No, my stand is this. The government that is in place came here and saw You understand? So there is no authority, no control, no jurisdiction, absolutely none will I give away to this foreign entity. This is where I am as an ahuuah Indian, original West Indian of this land, this hemisphere, America. And them thing are my truth. I not really go with the YouTubers per se. I will learn from everybody, but me always find a way to come forward my way. This is why at the get-go, I said, listen, I have a machete chopping out my way. I now follow nobody blueprint. I'm a, what you would call unorthodox. So this is how I step on them. I say, watch out. I discover Tommy information. I'm like it. I'm tweak it. I'm push forward. And when I say, watch out, I discover that your name has been hypothecated in the form of a, you just say, registered security instrument, which is that birth registration form. You people know it as a birth certificate. And when we look and, scrutinize the instrument, we discover a lot of things about the instrument. And then I realize there's not just a last name where most YouTubers talk about, or where most of the white man that we are teach. I look at the document and see it's all three names in all caps, which represent a registered organization. How we know this? I present document from back in 2019 showing that Jamaica is a corporation listed on the stock exchange as debt and all of these things. Even the court, I place them document in the court so them have them information. And these things are my truth. I have not made any attempt to try to acquire any land from the government per se. I have property when I buy back in the days when I a little boy, before me even have them information. And them property there right now, I have to go look on it because I'm not paying a tax on a little piece of lot that I have. But it's a high little piece of lot. Every time I want to liquidate it, something say, yeah, we are the whole that. So it's just there. With a big number 11 mango tree, I think is right now in the middle of the property. But what I say is this. Me now look for go buy nothing from a foreign man or a foreign corporation. That asinine. This is why I'm not play that game there where you say, like how Steve Curry them attack, but none of it no lawful, none of it no legal, none of it no legitimate. This is why I say I claim is superior. But the common folk now go get it right now. Even our people now go get it. And this is why, we always say unite. Because the little way you know is just that. And the little way I know is just that. And the little way the next man knows is just that. But can you imagine when we come together without the ulterior motive and say, watch here, make we do it this way, or make we approach it this way, make we counsel, make we look at what it is. We find so we have issues right there, sir. And when a man like I step forward and me and say, I'm free, then people, listen, you guys are hearing me. You guys have seen me. I want to see all of my work. I want to see when the government of Jamaica send me a GP for 45 days. You all see that. No YouTube Aboriginal platform make any kind of, what's going on? No kind of concern I man get. Period. Yet, me, I advocate for this hemisphere and these people, irrespective of what them people feel about me or even think about themselves. Somebody have to stand up. When I say I claim is superior, I've demonstrated that. Which one of you guys out there can do the same thing when you hear me say me do when I take on the de jure area? And this is why I say we need to come together. I know like we can create something great. We already have created something great, but most people miss it. Most people make them ego become their obstacle, and that is problematic. You understand? This is why I have to salute my brethren. Them when I say, watch you, don't make no differences, bring us apart. Dark man X, no, make no differences, make us stay apart as brethren. American our works is the same thing. If them man they in a problem and I can aid, them I get 100% aid. Me now sit to the side and say, what? Him in a problem. Them lock him up a GP. Ha ha ha. I won't do that. You can hear me an advocate. I say, hold on. Then our good brethren, all when me and him just were yesterday. You can hear me say, then our good brethren locked up or kidnapped by these people in Nantucket or in Massachusetts. This is how I am. There is Jaguar C. Jaguar C can give his first-hand knowledge and personal testimony of his experience on his road to freedom. We don't talk freedom loosely. Why? Because my government here on the island, this is why I say, the system will employ my people. I not burn my people. I not pressure my public officials only because now I have the knowledge what I keep. I know there is good and bad everywhere, and I'm, capable enough to can distinguish between the two. This is why I salute my public officials. How I can do that? You know much judges, as you guys would call them, I man conversate with, which on a normal, regular life day will never have happened unless you meet them at the supermarket or in some little place and it's a high and buy. And you don't even know them a judge or them are some top official, you won't know that neither. How much I don't know of them experience that? This is what me I try to say to my people. You see, truth, I want me love. You see, if me find something I have truth and a man bring it and you people know me not wrong for come out and correct myself. Me not have them problem there. If I was wrong, me not have a problem. I said, man, where you say, right there, I humbly apologize. This is me. Me not make my ego get in the way. Me not talk about this. I am too much of a call my brethren and say, and if my brethren say me I do something wrong and give me a fire, then me acknowledge that and accept it and looking at myself because I know say I love my brethren, love me, else they wouldn't give me enough fire. And the man will hate me, I watch me I go down the road and I care. Nah call to me, nah say look out, nah say boy where you do. Them just watch me gone right now my destruction. So this is where we are. When you hear me call out anyone, don't feel like it's personal. Because remember, I'm telling you, you know, most of the people I try to attain now, I pass through it as a child. Know that. So the material gratification not really work for me. You get me? Everybody want nice things and everybody want to be comfortable. But at what cost? And what bring you comfort? A man like me, my pro box is more than enough. I'm not fussing myself, but I want to upgrade and nothing. Them things that really cross my thought, because them things they are natural occurrence. It's people who never have behave a certain way. It's people who never been before behave a certain way. It's people who knew behave a certain way. This is why we say, boy, I truth is simple. When I got through them court system, it was such a beautiful experience, but it was also nerve-wracking. Why? Because I know me that on the island right here. You understand? I know me I put every single thing of mine on the line. It's a different thing when you do that. When you know say you have everything on the line. For you, it's life or death, because man can just say boy imprisonment, you know, and joke him, you know, and just do what them want with you, if them, you know what I mean? So you put everything on the line and you do it for a specific cause. I never get in a police trouble because I'm a criminal. I never get in a interaction with the Jamaica government or the state officials because I'm a criminal. My interaction was for a specific cause, the right to travel, the right of movement, the right to be free. That was it, but you all miss it. And them think they are my truth. And listen, I lay a plethora of paper trail where you all can go catch up and follow. I lay a plethora of paper trail. All enough to do. If the tape's not private, don't find it. Well, I make a lot of tapes private intentionally. So I not necessarily do where the top guys, them, the Ians and the Yusuf Els, and you know, not even brethren what bomb, not even what bomb do. I've never done those things. I don't mess with these people things. So these people do not mess with me. I don't mess with the illusionary finances. Honestly, I don't know it. I listen to Ian longer than most people. I direct a lot of people where I do a lot of great things to Ian. So why would you guys think I not have that knowledge? You understand? I have no interest. Why? Because I see exactly what it is, where probably other people miss or other people see, but don't mind. And them thing are my truth. If me could have access down to the fidelity area where me can show you QSIP number and show you the primary account. You get me? Where every other sub account are derived from. And them thing let me show. I'm not showing a little treasury direct mess. The treasury direct evaluation mess. That a one letter part of it. But that part is not really as expressive as when you look on your whole portfolio. And know that this man when he miss a chin somewhere, and manage your portfolio. I choose not to engage people. I choose not to engage, and it's for a reason. And Babylon, don't interfere with me on that level. Listen, I've never have an FBI agent come to no location of mine trying to ascertain any kind of foreign information. I've never have a Jamaican agent do that neither. Why? Because them not have to do that. Why them not have to do that, King? Because I place my intent, my volition on the public record. So what is that and where is that? You have to go into the Island Records Office of Jamaica. That's the de jure area. And it's located in the RGD. You understand? Register General's Department. It's two distinct, separate and distinct things happening there. And when you get a certified copy of any kind of thing from that location, then you're law superior if you can defend it. And all you have to use for defend it is just correct knowledge of law. So with all due respect to my people I'm out there, I didn't mess with their finance. I have all kind of information. I have information from 2017. I have information from 2019. I show people IDs I make from Quantum Grammar from 2017. People are new to where most of just discover. And as I go along and get deeper, I'm going to realize, watch out, we're still in this mess. What's all of this? And why is this people still controlling me? Because you never free yourself. You're saying you're free, but how can you be when you not address the national database? How can you be when you not walk through them judiciary system? That's how you free yourself. Because the courts, see, govern these things. They are the gatekeepers. And all officers are officers of their court. If you people communicate with some of our may I talk on my local island. It's probably something different on the mainland and those international arenas, those different venues. But we can talk from my experience here. You understand? We can talk about what, my first-hand knowledge. Not hearsay, not assumption, my truth. This is where I can testify to under oath. You understand? And the most I say, I know to take no oath. You get me? Because I align myself with the first covenant. So I'm not really look to the new covenant. I need no savior. Yeah, I need no new savior. Put it that way. My savior is there already. I've always been there and will always be there. This is why my view different people. I didn't mess. You know, you say I have property, I'm not paying a tax, I don't even go look out there. I have to go check to see if nobody mess with my land. You understand? And them way that I talk about. What kind of tax? You can't tax me. And you say any little bills what I have to pay now, it's only because I choose not to engage in the paperwork. You get me? But I truly I got to discharge all of these instruments, but I have to do it in a way where, I still not subject myself nothing. Because the moment you require my signature, my autograph, my mark, then you tell me, say, I am it. And I said, the moment I gain enough knowledge where I can establish my house, and it's a house of dollars, and you see that big seal, and by establishing my house, my society is there, say, ahuuah in the nation, in America. These things are setting precedent, people. You get me? Whether you know, I choose to miss it because of, egos, really, or because me not come out of some secret society, or because I'm not an Ivy League grad from somewhere. So you guys are choose to miss it. Listen again carefully. When I say I am free, the government of Jamaica on my island, which go right back to the Templar Church over there in Europe, which my Governor General's office is the head. They are totally aware of this capacity. You won't run my license plate if I do have one, because right now I'm going to put on some old Jamaica license plate for my thing, where already in the system. When you run that, it'll come right back to my vehicle. It'll go tell you, say, oh, him is outside of your thing. Why? Because I put in the work. I talk about more with them finance. I don't mess around there. You get me? I say when I choose to mess around there, then I gotta have the knowledge what I need to do it the way how I choose, not the way how I say everybody else I go on. I have no interest in that. Because it's when you're a free man, I tell you, so your whole view is different, your function different, you can't help it. You rather, it's like I am here and my pro box there. And when the government of Jamaica, some police them, I say, yo, you have to register and you're better and you're better. All I do is show them a law. So the moment them continue to coerce me this way, them I get in a trouble. Because for them law state that. All me have to do is point that out to them. And what them do? Stop. The government of Jamaica don't charge me for registering nothing at all. They can't force me to do that. I express this to you people. These are my truth. I now got disrespect my public servant. In fact, I show I honors to my public officials here on the island. Why? Because they are totally receptive to learning. You see, if they're never receptive to learning, they would want to hear nothing from me and they would have just chop off my head. When my own judge here, I make me know, say, watch your king. Or somewhere else this a come from in a brethren. And we there make you know, say, what they are for you, because your thing, you know, different. Mr. Dallas will respect you. That shows some respect. Then what you say? Even when I will say, oh, and your holiness, notice, I still maintain that respect. Because I'm telling you all the while, you know. So irrespective of who a man is, he might have him loved ones, he might have him family, he might have people that look up to them. So when I just blatantly disrespect people, we will call you out according to your professional capacity. You get me? But when I go just blatantly, and when you say we get, you just X-rated with a lot of explicit or expletive, we will not call some bad word, then that is also natural. But notice the ones that will get it, it's duly deserved. So this is my truth, people. I do not mess around with these finances. You get me? When I reach so far in a fidelity and them start leak email to me and I tell me this, what. I just say, listen, I need some more information. You get me? And put those papers to the side. And this was what, 2018, 2019. So when someone now say them I do tax this and tax that and one bag, them things that do not impress me. Because I say I still the system when I play with. You understand? I know we priceless. We're priceless. Yeah, man, we're priceless. So we can't make them place no kind of little 1 million value per week. I truth. When I say I'm free, I'm so confident that when I go out the street, I don't have no problem with my public officials. And them things they give me my peace of mind. I'm not for rich. According to societal standard, when I just throw away $1 million cash every day, I'm not for in that capacity. For express myself this way and for full joy life on this level. Why? Because the things that when I look, when Leah ahead of me is so beautiful. It's literally golden. What I try to do is, I don't want to be alone like this. Because enough man say them free now. And all me says this. I love to hear it. But I have demonstrated. You understand? And here I am on YouTube. I have a lot of government people in my group chat. I have people who listen to my platform. So everything when I say them hear it. When you hear me talk a certain way in my group chat, and people are in the very court in my group chat, so them just play it back for judge them. I'm only a secret to the common folk. You get me? And that's intentional. So I now can speak on where other individuals have done I no mind I align myself with my people and strengthen whatever it is my people do. I don't have I'm willing to do that, but I cannot speak for individuals. I can speak my truth. This is what I have done. And this is why I am in this capacity, in this sovereign state capacity. I'm not an enemy of no state. I cannot be an enemy of no state. You get me? And may have documents that state my intent and my volition. And those documents are just as what you would call public law. And them way them deal with it. And that make this thing a kind of unique what me I do. When a man I go around here go ask for, permission, no, me I use law and I say watch out. Because I'm the source and the author of this law. You understand? This is why what you're doing there doesn't apply to me, and this is why this is the capacity I choose to be. You have to choose. It's a free will choice. You have to choose it and you have to step. You, the individual, one member out of any and every family have to make the walk. Just one, not all. From you have the last name there, you attach yourself to that house. And that house is attached to that society. ahuuah Indian nation in America, which is an autonomous society, which is a free society, which is a society where there is absolutely no entity in earth, on earth, or outside of earth can claim jurisdiction. It belongs to the Almighty. This is what ahuuah Indian nation represent. And I am He, so I can talk, I truth, and listen. Again, let me tell you this, it's not bragging, we're past that stage. It's about information sharing. And watch me now, forget to this level, you have to be qualified. You have to be competent. It's not a fad where you follow some YouTuber and think, say, yeah, this is it. People, it's far from it. And listen to me now. Remember, I miss a truth. And if I find some fall short of it and the correction coming, then I welcome all correction. And this is the truth, my truth, I truth. And it become our truth. Why? Because I do it this way, it set precedent. But people, because of them ego, I miss it. And watch me now. It's a free will choice. I cannot align myself to no entity that cannot demonstrate itself to be free, such as I. If you're not, you better attach yourself to me. It's simple as that. It's not an ego thing. Let's work together. Let's come together and let's make sure. So if I am in trouble, me know say that man next there around there, American ahuuahs there around there. Me not have to ask about Joel Jaguar C. Me not have to ask about iron people. You have some people where me not have to question them or come to I aid. And it's a plethora of them. And you have a lot of them where right now we not communicate. But me know so them in my corner now. How me know? Because them are demonstrated. And me know them are demonstrated. And them know me know them are demonstrated. Because me are experience it. So I truth is a truth where the earth will miss, but have to eventually come around to, because it is truth. Me not talk freedom loosely. Me not got GP on the. You think me want go back in a GP go talk about me I go hang out? But you see, if me have to go back in there and not ever come out, me not have a problem to stand up for this freedom. The problem is most people will never make that sacrifice, and that's the truth. That I truth. Yeah, man. So me have to salute I people. I'm in solidarity, totally and completely, with my people. Me rather forgive my brethren 1,000 times. You get me? than ignore my brethren and end up and hug up some foreign people who not have my best interest at all. I rather forgive my brethren 1,000 times and teach him 1,000 times. And that is I. What I want is the untruth. And that I can't deal with. You get me? Because the moment untruth come in a truth, then it will spoil it. So I have to stand up on truth. And the Most High Creator of nature is the foundation of truth. And at this, I man lay I anchor. Nothing on a man. I never need no group when I come out and make this stand. I never get no quotes in or no inspiration from no gang. Yeah, man. One man step forward and say, what's your freedom, freedominion, freedomin. And not a political advocacy. That's the advocacy. It's non-political, meaning it's non-negotiable. But my people miss it because of the privileges. Listen, we should not be playing games at this point. Let's not play games. You understand? We as a people have an opportunity to put away with differences and step up and say, yo, this is going on, this is not going on, this is up, this is not down. You understand? It's like right now, I know, say, I talk to my good brother, Joel Jagwasi, and I say, you know, I have to go make some effort and help some people upgrade to the national round there. So I have to go personally put in some effort there, and I have to go make some effort for revolutionize round this side when it come on to certain documentation. I man is always of the view, say I man need at least 3 international travel documents, meaning passports. And I know I should have that easily. You understand? Right now, I have 2, so I have 1 more for work on. And I'll be honest, people, I discover things where make what I've done a lot more easier, because when I step out, there was a lot of knowledge I still did lack. So I just move with the knowledge what I had at the time. You get me? And it cost me a lot of money putting a lot of information on the public record. I spent a lot of money there. Yeah, man, I probably spend more close to $500,000 in that public record area. This is why I'm so confident when I speak. Say, any boy where I make talk out there, any maroons, I dismiss those claims easily. I dismiss even the Maroon Society easily, because they were in place to usurp the original people's place. When it's easy, you know. The Maroons say when the Spanish ran away, they ran away and linked with some people in the mountains. You understand? And these people in the mountains, what I'm linked with, history forgot who them is. History said them died off. You know what I mean? And me I try say this is us. Are we them come link with? What them call ahuuah. Are we in our bush? Are we bearded people? Are we bushy people? Are we Congo and Bongo up in our bush? Long time. Way before Rasta. Way before the concept of Rasta. A them thing in I truth. So my truth and mine, a man for know him truth and speak his truth so we can salute and respect it. And this is why I say gratitude straight across the board. Perfect love. Aborigines. Perfect love. Listen, man. I won't be a sacrificial lamb for you people who are sleeping. It can't happen. This is why I have to, you know, chant more time this way. Truth is supreme. Yeah, man. And the Most High Creator of nature is that source. And when you talk about information being revealed, you will get it from even a piece of leaf. You will get it from even a piece of rock. You understand? So this is why we now as a people have to use this opportunity to say, yeah, irrespective of what it is, we can find this common ground and we can push forward because unlike we can create something great, We're already great. But they are them and miss the greatness. This is Jamaica, and a man like I around here. I'm talk to a brethren. A day ago or so. And the brethren sent up on the island here, somewhere in St. Mary. And I went him in a foreign group. The man said him there Jamaican, and him are the only Jamaican in a theme foreign group where him in. And a foreign people have to tell him about me and send him my YouTube tape. The man said him feel a way. You know what I mean? Because I'm there, yes, and nobody don't know me. Then I'm me at the top seat. Then when me go in a court and my honorable chief judge, because I give them man the whole heap of respect. When my honorable chief judge acknowledge this level of knowledge, what do you think the man do? The man bow 3 times. You understand? First bow, remember I was a good judge. And him hand up in him here and up in the ear, separate and apart from that stance. The second bow, remember I did the right thing. The third bow, you are welcome to sit in my court anytime. Yeah, man. And this is a very same man where say you watch a psychological evaluation. And this was like a year and a little bit after that, after the bow, after the acknowledgement, not just the bow, the acknowledgement. You get me? This is how we can say you unseat the judge, and the judge show respect. That's why I can't disrespect my foreign judge. A certain foreign judge will do those things. Yes, the foreign judge, them too arrogant, like some of those up there in Nantucket. They are too arrogant. And this is why when them push, we would just share some information where all kind of people now can jam up the judge in a personal and individual capacity. Forget about immunity. Because the commercial lead, dismiss all of them immunity there. Because you don't need permission to implement these things. We have those knowledge. We are choose not to bring hurt or harm. Because if you never know, you get warning. When you get warning and continue, then, your blood is on your own shoulder. So truth is simple. And watch my truth now. I am a free man. I'm going to have to brag about it. And when you say, hey, individual thing, then how else can it be? Right now, I have quite a few people where I move just like me. Free people. You get me? And most people are wait for me to do certain other things, and me I say yes, in due time. You understand? This thing for us is a little bit different. We don't necessarily compromise nowhere, not yet. We don't need to. We're not enfranchised nowhere, not yet. We don't need to. But the difference that with us, so truth is simple. Yeah, man. I salute our platform. We're good, Brother Darkman X drop some information today, drop a beautiful presentation today. We have to salute it and say gratitude. A lot of information, most people will miss, and then we miss it intentionally. And this is why we have to check ourselves on this licky behavior. This is how people sell out easily. You get me? You have to have some standards set, man. And discipline yourself, say, boy, sell out. We don't want to see our people getting a problem over there on the mainland. I don't want to see my people getting a problem here. This is why if there's a situation and I want to intervene, it is huge. And this is why I choose not to get involved. People may are telling them, we don't see the effect or we don't know. The things that we don't do it probably is a little bit different from what we are doing. You understand? But I man does not go and brag. You understand? But you know, the demonstration is there when anybody ready to challenge certain things. You understand? If you have said boy we're wrong with what we are doing, then bring the law and prove it. Our certified document I said different. You get me? I don't want my people get in trouble. I don't want my people misunderstand others out there. You understand? I know people usually come with good intent. We're always coming with good intent. But I always say, don't just take my word for it. Let my actions back up my speech. If I say I'm free and I'm traveling, challenge me so I can demonstrate to you that this is what it is. That's all it is. You understand? Right now, my driver's license has been expired. You understand? But I have a document where most, actually, nobody else out there don't have it. You can't get a document. You understand? You have to go request it in a certain kind of way. So the people who have the information, even know about this thing, can make those requests. You get me? How me get it? Easy. I got them location and I end up a lecture. The brightest man that was on the location, which everybody them I say at the bastard. In fact, the man did invite me to come back the Wednesday, but I didn't make it. You understand? But I'm quite sure if I pull up in that location right now, yeah, I have to perform another lecture. You understand? And when they say such and such, and the man just pull up in the government computer, I'm say, may I have a copy of that? And the man say, well, I say, certainly, boss. And I just smile and say, give thanks. Now we can look and say, boy, there is a control number where they either me can request. But I don't think when you're, when you're in a certain capacity, you're going to gain certain access. So I truth is simple, people. I'm going to use the YouTube as an area where I express as public notice. You won't be able to say, boy, I never hear me say it. You understand? Yeah, man. And I've always been advocating for freedom, freedominion, freedomain. I've never advocate someone want this land or that land or anybody land. I never advocate someone want a UN grant, no UN money, no nothing for none of those things. Pay attention. When we talk about spirituality, I say, watch out. It's irrelevant. Clean hand, pure heart will work together, irrespective of what you choose for those, spiritually or religiously. Your clean hand and your pure heart put you in the corner with us as righteous. So this is why truth is the prerequisite. Don't come here and do not speak truth. Listen, people, it is very important. You understand? So we have to, take this opportunity for us come clean and make with us build this thing, because there is no situation where the item can encounter out there, where we can come together and aid. There's none. There is none, people. I'm going to tell you now, the things that me do will never be publicized. It will never be acknowledged. And that is saying a whole lot. It's different from when a man can come and say, pick me up because I'm in a system for anything at all. It's different. Anytime I'm in a them system, and me put myself in there. And them have me in there. So when every time them see me, them have to say, let me take him out of this. We don't want him in there. You get me? So the Indian there, him a Indian, we can't deal with him because him think different. And when him say him thing, it means us. So you want to claim African, you can't attain this capacity. You have to go Africa. You got to try that. This is why them now want you talk about being sovereign in your capacity. And them thing you are the simple truth for I truth. And I keep it simple. Me acquire so much knowledge when I couldn't come out after me acquire so much knowledge for add complexity to complexity. We can't do it. Me have to look on all light and break it down so when I come and speak, yeah, it does simple. When I do it, yeah, it just simple. But because it's so simple, people miss it. Listen, let's go easy, my people. Let's really go easy. You see, a man like me, I don't want a man put my on and I say me do all of these things. What a man can do is say, see it here, this is what I do. See it here, this is what I do. See it here, this is what I do. Don't say him do it and you now can prove say ahuuah did it. Me a document man. You get me? So I always put my thing in writing and place it in a certain specific location. Where it is there, on into perpetuity, people. The place can burn down and the information disappear. So them look a uniqueness there about what we are trying to do and what we are bring forward. This is a concept. You're first, you're it. All of the businesses where you say, come here and see you. But you have to know that. When maroons, I said them are maroons, I man address all of them things. They are ready. I don't even have to speak on it. So we said, me have to say, give thanks and gratitude for what put brother. For bring some information with a whole lot of clarity. Yeah, man. People. Step by step, people. Philosophical reasoning. But at them thing, they are my truth. When I go in a court and I try this and I try that and I see the reaction, it was a beautiful thing. When I open my court for the first time, it was a beautiful thing. And you see, when it's all said and done, you hear me say, what am I do? I settled it all. I settled it. I don't hear too much people talk on that level. Most of the people them talk about them discharge things. I not discharge things. I settle things. I settle matter. You get me? I'm never learn this part right here from now 1 month. I'm never have a document from no man. I just create that specific document there. And that document can improve. Because when I look, I say, oh man, I should have them kind of way the people. That is my truth. You understand? Do diligent research and we'll learn from everywhere. But on everything we keep. We take what we need and we discard the rest. And them things they are my truth. So when I'm on some free, it's not an illusion for me. I'm not for brag, I just have to make sure I maintain that declaration. So all of you who choose to be free can have at least a lighthouse. You understand? Can at least have some direction from something authentic, from truth. Why? Because I've done it. And when people think that me have to play a financial game to attain this, no. What we do, we attain knowledge. So when we do need to act, then we can. But I have no interest in a commercial game. You get me? Just enough to navigate. Just enough to say, listen, this property belongs to me. And listen, this is who I am. And this is my association, and we don't need to go any further. You can just leave me alone, and that should suffice. And we can say give thanks for them kind of small victory there. But people want elaborate stuff when them don't even qualify. Put it that way. I take my small victories and celebrate it. If it's only an inch, oh man, we have a blast. We have a party. It's celebration. Why? Because it is a victory. You guys are missing, and it's to your detriment. There's no way I'm going to hear of a situation. I just know, even the other day, I have to tell a brethren, say, I can't approach nothing at all that way. There is no way me can hear you have any kind of issue, and me I come forward and say, oh, I can do this and I can do that. And I make it clear to the brethren, say, never that. I may can direct you depending on what your situation is. I can't do nothing for you. I can direct you so you can choose to do the things for yourself. I don't want your burden or your responsibility. Are you crazy? How that I gonna aid you? You know what I mean? Where you get up and you call me every day for every single need, then you're totally incompetent. And that me I deal with. I not have low self-esteem when I need people to attach themselves to me. I not have to walk in a crowd or group or gang. I not have them kind of low self-esteem that people. I'll direct all of y'all so you all can stand as free man and free woman if you choose to do so. But don't ask me to express all kind of things openly on YouTube. Don't tell me, you say I'll know. You see, a while back when I discovered how far ahead I am opposed to a lot of these commercial YouTubers, then it was humbling to me, really. When I discover how, I'm like, wow, so how come these guys are here so long? And they're just playing on that side over there. Oh, it's that financial lure. That's what it is. People, this is our moment. We have to celebrate it, but we have to know it in order to celebrate it. And the people, we are choose to ignore it, and the people will miss it then. You just wait again, until that time come around. Pay attention, people. Check this island. Check how much platform I bring this kind of information. Check how much people are talk about freedom. Freedom in, talking about freedom. Check. Probably now a few people might start realizing, saying, hey, hold on. I think he's on to something, irrespective of our 30 years of studies and teaching. He's on to something. You understand? Yes. It's freedom. You understand? Someone needs to know what that is. Woman, you need to learn what that is. Yeah, man. I truth is simple. I people. Yeah, man. I truth is simple.
Shine not in time. Peace out, la la. Divines on the cheap eyes are dead. Sipping from the cup of peace. Shine down Babylon. Shine down Babylon. Shine down Babylon, chant down Babylon. Give thanks and praise. Give thanks and praise. Give thanks and praise. Give thanks and praise. The whole of man of creation.
Salute. Yeah, man, to the people in the chat. Complete gratitude. Complete gratitude. Yeah, man. We can link up in a people, but you see, for I personally, me only can direct people to things what me do. Me can't tell them about the things that we only want to do. You know what I mean? And as such, I'm gonna have to secure that energy and that area, down to my very group chat. Me have to kind of assert a kind of, that's a specific kind of control to avoid the distraction. Yeah, man. So right now is more the ones them after us, you know. Just take the message, man. And when you want clarity now and ready for step, then you link up. And the information how to contact me already public. So from there, them email and we send a number and we can link up and chop it up and we just take it step by step. I can direct, so if me can aid, me not have a problem. Me not have no interest in trying to put myself in a position like I'm some kind of guru. I'm none of those things. I don't have interest in most of what me say everybody else is doing out there. Because what I'm doing is a little bit different. For me, I say, what is your foundation? This is why I use a public record to establish my foundation. You understand? My foundation does not start within a corporate construct or the corporation. That's the difference, people. And this is why I chose to stand with truth, stand on truth, and stand for truth. You get me? I want to say stand on truth. Let me do it. Stand on top of truth. You understand? Comprehend? Yeah, man. You understand or you overstand. But I choose to say comprehend. Yeah, man. You have a comprehension of what is being said. You don't necessarily have to stand under my authority. You understand? When I say it, you're under my authority. You understand? You're standing under my authority. Now, when you comprehend, something beautiful. So we choose to use the words impeccably, but people will miss it. So we use so much words. Complete gratitude, free people. Let truth reign. God, truth is supreme. Yeah, man. Perfect love. Aborigines. Perfect love. straight across the earth. Complete gratitude.